Tonight, Kenyans are waiting with bated breath as Kenya Kwanza flag bearer William Ruto is expected to unveil his running mate. It has been more than 12 hours of waiting. The DP was expected to announce his deputy at 10 a.m. this morning and later postponed it to 2 p.m. and the waiting continues. Our reporter David Muthoka is pitching camp at DP William Ruto's official residence in Karen and now joins us live. Muthoka, good evening. It has been a long day. Is there any white smoke?
Well, Dennis Otieno, it is a night that bears all the signs of the famous night of the long knives. For more than 12 hours from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. now. The wait to see Deputy President William Ruto make the announcement of who his running mate will be in the August 9th presidential contest has been pensive, and for now, up to now, nothing of the sort. We haven't had any announcement, despite, as you mentioned, that particular announcement being scheduled to take place at around 10 a.m. As it stands, however, we have just seen just a few activities happening here at the main entrance to Deputy President William Ruto's current residence, where we saw a number of UDA leaders streaming, and a number of them actually come out. But on trying to understand and to speak to them as to what has occasioned this particular delay, they have been tight-lipped and have actually referred us to Deputy President William Ruto to break the news of who his number two will be once he clinches power in August this year. Now, as we understand, reports indicate, Dennis, that this particular delay and this particular wait that has been felt not only by us journalists but by political leaders across the political divide as well as Kenyans at large, this wait has reportedly been occasioned by a standoff between the Rakanidi Senator, Professor Kithure Kindiki, and Madira MP Rigathi Gachagua over who will be deputizing Deputy President William Ruto should he clinch power in August, with leaders allied to Professor Kithure Kindiki indicating and hellbent on making sure that it is the professor's name that is on the joint ticket with Deputy President William Ruto on ballot day in August 9th, saying that one, Professor Kithure Kindiki has been loyal to the bond to Deputy President William Ruto, with their relationship politics-wise stemming from when Deputy President William Ruto's name had been fronted to the ICC, and he actually represented him at The Hague, and to the time when he was the commissioner for oath when the Kenya Kwanza coalition was formed, to recently when he is credited for coming up with the power deal that outlines how the Kenya Kwanza coalition will share government should it assume power in August. But then on the other side, we have seen leaders allied to Rigathi Gachagua, who is the Madira legislator, say that he also has, he built the UDA party from scratch together with Deputy President William Ruto, as well as other leaders who are credited for being the founding fathers and mothers to the UDA party. And they say he has invested much into the party, and they insist that the region from which he comes from, which comprises, or rather which is the Mount Kenya West, that comprises of Kirinyaga, his native Nyeri County, Kiambu, Nyandarua, Laikipia and Nakuru, has a very rich vote basket, saying that Rigathi Gachagua has the ability to mobilize that region. So, of course, it is a standoff that places Deputy President William Ruto at a catch-22 situation as we wait here to see how he will be navigating these murky waters and come up with the answer as to who will deputize him ahead of the August general election. So it is the situation here, Dennis. We are pitching tent, just trying to see and monitor how it goes, and we do expect that Deputy President William Ruto will be making that announcement today, though the deadline to make that announcement is on Monday. So he still has some 48 hours to do so. But as per the announcement, we do anticipate that sometimes at around 10 p.m., 11 p.m., he will be making that announcement, Dennis.
Well, thank you very much, David Muthoka, for that comprehensive update. Of course, Muthoka has clearly mentioned that the two main personalities that are being considered to deputize William Ruto in his presidential campaign are Rigathi Gachagua and Kithure Kindiki. Of course, that is David Muthoka pitching camp at Ruto's residence in Karen for more than 12 hours, ready to bring you up with the latest information as this story develops. But shifting forward,